Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to give you guys somewhat of a sniping guide for Fortnite, more of like a Fortnite sniping 101 video. Where I share with you guys some tips, some things that you could do to become a better sniper in the game. Sniping in Fortnite is something that has become so much more fun for me than playing the game just to win. And I think a lot of that has to do with the skill that it takes to be able to be a good sniper in this game. Being myself, coming from a game like Call of Duty where all the bullets are laser beams, so all you have to do is aim directly at someone's head to kill them. In Fortnite, you can't do that. You have to take precautions based on your situation that you're in, the scenario that you're facing. So in Fortnite, when it comes to sniping, there's really three things that only truly matter. And the first one is distance from target. The second one is bullet drop, and the third one is time from bullet to target / leading your shot. So obviously your distance from target is going to be very, very important on where you need to shoot, whether you need to lead, whether you need to aim above the head to compensate for bullet drop. If someone's only a few meters away from you, if you're trying to quick scope, you hard scoping someone that's not moving, if they're within about 50 meters, generally you're not going to have to compensate for anything in the game. You can shoot just like Call of Duty because if they're standing still, you're 50 meters away, your bullet's going to get there in time to be able to kill them. If they're a moving target, if they're running, you might have to aim just a tiny bit in front of them. But if you're only about 50 meters away, it's really not that big of a deal. It's almost like Call of Duty sniping. Now when it comes to greater distances like 100 meters, 200 meters, if you get even up to like 275 meters, then you really have to compensate from your distance and your bullet drop and leading your shot. So the first true tip that I have for you guys is something that I feel like is very, very obvious and something that you need to do if you're not really good with a sniper, and that's to use the sniper more often. Fortunately, Fortnite has come out with these different game modes, and they're throwing in snipers only every now and again, which is a lot of fun. It gives you a huge advantage because you don't have to worry about other people running around with assault rifles and trying to kill you, so you can get used to the sniper. But when that game mode is not in Fortnite, it's very important that you try to use the sniper as much as you can. I don't necessarily want to recommend giving up your chances to win the game. I wouldn't try to only use a sniper when there's a few people left. But early on in the game, if you have a sniper and someone's at a distance, practice shooting people. Practice, because the only way that you're going to truly understand bullet drop and distances and leading your target is by doing it. You're not going to be able to tell by watching this video. You're not going to know exactly where to shoot. You're going to have to feel it for yourself so that you have an understanding of how fast the bullet moves, how fast your enemy's moving, your distance. So it's very important that you use a sniper as much as you can. The second tip that I have for you is to aim slightly above your target at all times, pretty much, right? Like, unless you're super, super close. And this is to compensate from bullet drop. As you guys will see in a lot of these clips, I'm always aiming slightly above the head. If you aim directly at the head and you're shooting at someone that's like 100, 150, 200 meters away, your bullet's going to drop, and there's a good chance you're not going to knock that person down, depending on how much health they have. Now, if they don't have any health, then you probably will, but shooting someone in the stomach or in the leg is most likely not going to put someone down, especially later on in the game when people have shields and full health. So make sure that you compensate for bullet drop when you're shooting from distances. So always aim slightly above your target, even when they're running, even when they're crouched, so that you have a better chance of getting that headshot and getting someone knocked down. The third tip that I have for you is to don't risk your location for a shot that you can't hit. Now, like I said, if you're trying to get used to a sniper, I would recommend taking dumb shots. I would recommend trying to get good at using the sniper, and that's something that you should always be doing. But if you're good with the sniper, if you're someone that feels comfortable using the sniper and you want to win, you want to do better, don't take a stupid shot that you know you're not going to hit. Now, what do I mean by stupid shot? If someone is running around zigzagging and jumping, there's a really good chance that you're not going to hit them unless you're a professional sniper. Now, I think in some of these clips in this video, I get very, very lucky and I hit a few people that are jumping around or moving in weird directions. But don't risk your location for a shot that you can't hit. Aim at them and watch them, stalk them, wait for them to stop, wait for them to get in a position that gives you an easier shot. Wait for them to stop jumping, or wait for them to stop, sit down, and start using a shield or a med pack. The final tip that I have for you is very important, and that's to know your distance from your target. Distance is probably the most important thing when it comes to sniping in this game. A lot of times when I first started sniping in this game, I would really get confused with distances because I was so focused in the game, in present time, that I wasn't necessarily thinking, like, so many situations I would be very, very close to people, but in my mind I'm thinking of bullet drop and leading my target, and I'll shoot in front of them and it'll go way out in front of them, and I'm like, oh wait, I forgot that I'm really, really close. I don't need to do that. I'm close enough. So pay attention to your distance. Knowing your distance from where you're at to your target is going to make all the difference, and it's going to really matter whether or not you're going to kill them or not. So basically what I'm just trying to say is know how far away you are from somebody before you lead or compensate for bullet drop. It's very important to keep that in mind, because like I said, guys, when I first started sniping, it was so difficult for me to stop and think. When I saw someone, I was instantly ready to pull the trigger. I was like, oh my god, sniper out, sniper shot. Like, I wasn't really thinking like, oh shoot, he's this close, I don't need to, he's this far, I do need to, like, you know, it was kind of one of those situations. So take your time, know your distance from your target, compensate for bullet drop, compensate for time from bullet to target, which is distance, and lead your shots, bro. Anyway, guys, that's really the video. I hope you guys did kind of understand some of this. I know it could get very, very confusing when it comes to talking about distances and bullet drop and leading your shots and everything, but if you guys have anything else to add that will really help anyone watching this video, make sure to leave it down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.